Hello and welcome to Cryptorial. In my previous video I showed you how you can start trading cryptocurrencies. If you haven't seen it yet, please don't forget to check it out. In this video I want to show you how you can store your coins in a safe way and what wallet to use in what situation. First I'm going to show you what options you have, and then I'm going to elaborate on what is the best one to use in what situation. So I've made this figure, and as you can see there are two types of wallet. On the left side the hot wallet, that's why the fire is shown. And on the right side, the IT side, the cold wallets. I'm going to talk about the hot wallets first. There are two options. You can save it on a hot wallet using an exchange, or you can download some software or use internet for desktop variants, which are not on exchanges. Firstly, the exchanges. I've used in this example Bittrex. If you look at some up and down sides, the first one is quick access. As you might know already, your coins are on an exchange where you can trade them right away, so it's the fastest option you have. The second upside is that you can put in orders. So maybe you say I want to sell at a higher price or buy at a lower price, fill in the order, wait till it gets executed and it's done. The downsides are hackability. You're connected to the internet, so on the internet these days a lot of hackers are active. So that's one of the disadvantages you have and one of the risks you're willing to take if you use an exchange. The second one is that you don't possess your own private key. The private key is like your PIN code, which you use to validate a transaction, otherwise it won't get executed. If you use an exchange, the private key is not accessible for you. You can't retrieve it. So the exchange stores it for you and verifies the transaction with your private key once you're conducting one. The second one is using software on your desktop or on the internet apart from exchanges. Two examples is Exodus, which is software, and MyEtherWallet is on the internet apart from a software. The upsides and downsides. First upside is again quick access because you remain connected to the internet, but as you might already know, the hackability stays high because you are connected to the internet. Another upside is the transformer. Exodus has a transformer built into its platform, so you don't need to go to an exchange before you can trade your coin. You can just do it within the platform. However, the downside is that the prices are fixed, so you can't fill in some kind of order. You just take the price as it is given. Other upsides are the private keys, which are accessible for you, and I will show you how to do it on Exodus, and multi-sig. This feature means that more people need to sign the transaction before it can be conducted successfully. So before I go into the cold wallets, I want to show you a little part of Exodus. So I'm going to Exodus. As you can see, I already made an account. It's completely empty, so my value is $0. As you can see, it supports 18 coins right now. If you say there are too many coins shown, which I don't use, it is biasing my dashboard. Go to settings and you can click them off, but right now I'm going to show you all of them. You can go to the wallet, and if you click on Bitcoin, you can send or receive coins, and you can see the transactions as well and the value. As I already told, you can transform your coins on Exodus, so there's an exchange, and the prices are fixed. As you can see, 1 Bitcoin is roughly 23 Ethereum right now. This will change every minute. You can make a backup. Always do this. You can only make a backup when it stores value on Exodus, so right now I can't make a backup, but once you have made a deposit, please make a backup. You will regret if you don't do it and something goes wrong. So as I already told, you can retrieve your private key from Exodus, and I'm going to show you right now how this works. First we go up to this menu. If it isn't showing, you might use Windows or Linux. Just hold Ctrl, Shift and D at the same time and this menu will pop up. Once you see it, click on Exodus, go to Developer, Assets, and I want to go to Ethereum right now, and I say Export Private Keys. It will give me a warning because I'm retrieving something which is highly private and you always need to keep it safe, but I'm sure I'm going to do this. And it says Success, and it has copied it to a new folder on my desktop. So I click OK, go to my desktop, and then Exodus exports, click on it, it opens up. As you can see, I made one for Bitcoin and one for Ethereum. Not going to show you right now because those are my private keys, which you don't need to see, but believe me, they are in there and you can use them anywhere you want and you can print them out as well. So I'm going to click this away again, and that's actually all I want to show you about Exodus. There are some other platforms available. If you want another one, look on the internet, read some reviews and find one which is suitable for you. Right now we're going to move over to the right side, so to the cold side and the cold wallets. There are three types to distinguish on the cold wallet side, which are the offline software wallets, the hardware wallets, and the paper wallets. All of them are offline. The first one, the offline software wallets, has some ups and downsides. It has a low hackability because you are not connected to the internet. However, this means that you have a slower access as well. Before you can trade your coins, you have to connect it to the internet, go to an exchange or maybe some platform which offers an exchange, and then you can trade the coins. So it takes some more time. Another plus side is it is free to use. Most software is free for everyone, open source, you can use it, but first take a look at which one you want to use and read some reviews if it's trustable or not, because it is made by an external party, and don't get fooled and always think twice about where you want to store your coins. So the second one are hardware wallets, which I have two examples prepared for you. But firstly, I'm going to talk about the up and down sides again. So the upside, it has a very low hackability because you are disconnected from the internet and even from your computer. So if you might have some kind of virus on your computer, you're still safe. However, this means that the access to your coins is slower compared to an offline software wallet and of course to an online wallet, because you need to connect the device to your computer, connect it to the internet, send it to an exchange, and then you can trade it. So it costs some more time. If you lose a hardware wallet, you might think you're just screwed and your coins are gone. However, once you are setting it up, it asks you to make a backup. So if you lose your device, you can buy a new one, retrieve it using the backup, and you're good to go again. Downside is it costs some money. I'm going to show the prices of the two as well. However, security comes at a price, so it might be worth it. The last upside is that they both support ERC20 tokens, so you can store almost every token on the hardware wallet. So it is compatible with almost every token there is. So apart from Bitcoin or Litecoin, it is compatible with all the other tokens as well. The third option is the most old school one, and it's a paper wallet, and it's the most safe one actually, talking in terms of hackability, because there's just none. There's no way that your paper wallet can be connected to the computer or to the internet because it's just a piece of paper. And you will be the first one to connect a piece of paper to the internet, so it's just not possible. The downside, however, is it has some slow access. You need to pick up your paper, fill in the private key, the public key, send it, and then you can trade it. So it costs quite some time actually. The upside is it is storable anywhere. You can put it in a safe, you can give it to friends, you can give it to your dog, let him bury it in your garden. However, always make sure it's weatherproof. And I'm not fooling around right now, just if it might get moist, make sure it is placed in a seal and it is kept safe, because if the ink isn't showing the right numbers anymore and you can't fill in the correct code, your money. So this brings us to the other downside as well. You have a risk of loss. If you forget where you've hidden it, that's a big problem because you can't retrieve it. And you can't call some kind of bank or institute and say, hey, I lost my private key. Then you just have a big problem. No one can restore it for you. So keep it safe and remember where you put it. So that's actually what I want to say about the cold wallets. Before I'm going to make a comparison about which wallet to use and which one is suitable for you, I want to show you the hardware wallets first. So I'm going to the internet. First one I want to show you is Trezor Wallet. As you can see right away, it is a device apart from a computer. You connect it via a USB, and this one costs 89 euros. The second one I want to show you is the Ledger Nano S. This one I have in my possession and it costs a little less. As you can see, it's 69.60 euros, and it's some kind of USB with a display on it, and also you can connect it just via a USB to your computer and you're good to go. Both of them support ERC20 tokens. Both of them have a secure interface, a good manual, and a good support team to help you. So it's up to you to figure out which one you want to use. Opinions differ, and I'm not the one to convince you to use either of them. It's up to you. So going back to the sheet again, I want to talk about what wallet you need to use in what situation. Actually, I would advise you to use a couple of them at the same time, just like I do. For example, I have some coins which I want to use for the long term. I keep those on a hardware wallet. I keep them safe, disconnected from the internet, and even disconnected from my computer, so I don't need to worry about the safety of the coins. Another part of my coins I use for daily trading, so I keep those on an exchange and partially on my Ether wallet. Why am I using those? Well, because I want to respond as quick as possible once the price is falling or rising, so my response time is much better. So it actually depends on you, which wallet you want to use and which one is suitable for you. If you say I'm in it for the long term, use offline wallets, and you might even want to use hardware wallets. If you want to trade on a daily basis or regular basis at least, use online wallets. However, if your value of the coins in your wallets is rising, my advice to you is to spread them over different exchanges, so that the risk of losing them is lower than keeping them all in the same place at the same time. So that's actually all I had to say about crypto wallets. Some overall tips for you to summarize it. Use the multi-sig if it is suitable for your situation. It is some extra safety, and safety is never bad. Once your value increases of the portfolio, spread the coins. You can choose on different exchanges, for example, or maybe use one part on an exchange and the other part on an offline wallet. If you're in it for the long term and you want to keep your coins as safe as possible, use a hardware offline wallet. And last but not least, my advice, once again, never store your coins on a phone. If you're connected to a public Wi-Fi, it might be set up by hackers. They can steal your coins away before you even know it, so please don't do it. Keep them safe and always know where they are. So that's actually all I had to say about the wallets for today in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave a comment, send me an email. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I've also started a blog on which I give my opinion about crypto related stuff. So if you want to take a look, the link is in the description, and I hope to see you next time again here on Cryptorial. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.